Freestyle. Leading the way, that's Team Greenville's Silas Crosby. He's going to walk the men all the way around the corner down to block number 8, where he'll take his mark. Parker Reynolds from Santa Maria is in lane 7. 6 is going to be Sean Santos from Rockville, Montgomery. You can see Sean there. He's got the light-colored suit now, just dropping his towel and his goggles in the black jacket. Trey Dickey is in the blue cap in 5. That's City of Richardson Swimming. And his teammate, Levi Sandage, right next to him in 4. They're only seated a second and a half apart, if that. 9:07.9, 9:09 flat. It's less than that. Lane 3 is Juan Carlos Castrian of Long Island Aquatic Club. Giovanni Linshear, the third of the swimming bros, the Hafner Hero bros there. I said it. Yep, Core Swimming, he's in 2. And Jack Rowell from Greater Pensacola diving in closest to your screen. Bottom is in lane 1. So this is only 1,000, so it is 40 lengths of the pool. You'll see a little bit quicker tempo, and certainly the boys, we know we have some of the best 18 and under distance boys in the nation. Tell us what you see out there, Coach.
Well, again, this comes down, in the last event, we talked about the points for the women, and how Nova, how Elmbrook had scored a lot of points earlier, and now Nova came back. Similar situation here. We have Core, who's seated 1, 2, 5 in this event, and they're sitting in 5th place in the men's race right now. And so we're only just went 1-9 or something like that in the last event. And but in the men's race right now, Core could literally go from 5th to 2nd place in the meet. A lot of swimming left, but still, that's going to be huge. And so we'll see how that pans out. We saw these Core guys in the 500 and in the mile, and so we talked about the strategies and the stroke styles, and the three amigos here pulling it out already. Trey Dickey, he's the one who came home in an unbelievable 23 and some odd seconds in the 1650 to tie his teammate, and but the three of them together have just been phenomenal, and I would expect nothing less as we go through this distance event. Not to take anything away, Juan Carlos Castrian, Long Island, is hanging right in there in lane 3. Lane 1 is Jack Rowell from Greater Pensacola, but Hafner's heroes, man, they're on it. It's been a great meet for Dan. It's really a breakout meet for Core. They've been coming to the meet for years, smaller teams. Now he's got a little bit bigger team, and he's got the horses, and they're demonstrating it right now. He has dominated the distance events this week, and I don't see any reason to believe why these guys won't go 1, 2, 3 again.
Yeah, it's 26.83 for Trey, and 27.1 for Levi right there. 27.4 for Giovanni. Giovanni's over in 2. Trey is the one in lane 5 with a slight lead and a slight hitch in his stroke. It's like I think he'd make a great open water guy swimming over the waves like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to get that guy out there. We could see him in the Seychelles.
See him pick that head up right there, man. He's looking for the buoy.
He wouldn't even have to change his stroke. Yeah. He's all set. But I think that's one of the biggest misnomers of coaches that never get involved in open water is, oh no, I don't want my kids doing that. It'll mess up their stroke. And you know what? You can do anything with your stroke. You control it. And if we coach them correctly, pretty tight now, they turn together. 5 100ths apart, 27.2.
These guys race each other every single day in practice. So this is just another day of, just another practice with a little bit nicer suit. And so nothing. I'm sure they know each other. They know what they're thinking strategically. So. This is just going to be two guys eyeball to eyeball racing. They're going to stare at each other the whole time, and should be it's going to be fun all the way to the finish.
Well, it's certainly been
3 100ths of a difference on their splits right there. 2 100ths overall after 3.5 minutes of swimming. Yeah,
at the 400, they're already 3:34s. I mean, you're turning over in 27.4 or better, so that's under 55 for every 100.
You know, and plus you got the front end, and who knows what Dickey's going to go in his last 50 in this race.
And Juan Carlos is hanging in there in fourth place, right behind Giovanni, also from Core. And so Giovanni 28.0, it's his first 28.
But you still got Sean Santos from Rockville in lane 6 and Jack Rowell from Greater Pensacola.
Yeah, they're all split 28 low, 27 high. So the race for I believe that the race for first and second is over, but the race for third, we'll see how that goes. Now, right there, Giovanni looked like he just kind of put a little bit of burst of energy there. Again, coming out of that 500.
Well, he knows what Coach Dan told him. He said, if you guys finish 1, 2, 3 in all 3 of the distance events, then you can have a half a day off. They messed it up. They went 1, 2, 2.
That's a recovery workout. Yeah, I know.
Oh man, this is that's a 550 already. Yeah, these guys staring eyeball to eyeball. But, Juan Carlos doing his best. He said, I can get a bronze. This doesn't have to be all 3 from the same team. So this will be the 600 turn. Slight lead for Sandage. 5:23.9, 5:24.2. 27.2 on that one for Levi. These guys, when they get to this turn at the starting end, will be 3/4 of the way finished. 30 lengths out of 40 they will have completed with another 27.2 and 27.4. It's like they're trading. They've all been 27.2, 3, 4. But you see in lane number 3, a big move by Juan Carlos Castrillon. He goes 27.88, a full 0.6 faster on that 50 than Giovanni Linshear that he's right next to in lane 3. See Coach Dave Ferris over there staying pretty calm. 1-2, it's still Dickey and Sandage. 6:19 at the 700. So,
we've seen a change in for third place right now. Juan Carlos.
We just talked about that. He's moved up strongly, and he's 28.2, still, out-splitting Giovanni Linshear there just slightly, whereas our 2 leaders, still battling each other, and they may be at this point kind of playing with each other. I know that this will be the 800 mark, and usually you figure in a good 1,000 at the 800, how many seconds under minute base are you? You can go another 10 or 12 or maybe 15, I don't know. They'd have to go 14 seconds faster because they're 7:14 at the 800. That's asking a lot, to drop another, to get under that magic 9 minutes. There's not too many high school boys have been
absolutely
under 9 minutes, and these guys are going to be close.
Giovanni just recaptured third place for now. Juan Carlos, 28.7, a little bit off the pace he's been holding.
Levi slightly ahead with the 6 lengths to go.
And Levi has been just slowly passing Trey, just a couple of tenths per 50. That's all it is, So, but what you see in races like this, because we know Trey's a tough racer.
Right.
He is not going to just.
That's why
roll
Levi
over
in
and let
lane
him go.
4. Right. He's a little closer. He says, "Hey, I know this guy's got a last 50, so I better get something now." I mean, I swim with him every day. I know how he likes to come home. So that time he was 27.1 and Trey was 27.2, and he's okay. 75 to go. Let me just start to get what I can. And there's the bell. See, Fran Grulots, he's giving us the bell. Here comes Dickey. Look at him.
Man.
They both know. He went 26.3 to 26.5 for Levi on that one. They're going to be 24s or 3s here. Right?
And you know what? Trey came off that wall so aggressively, it almost looked like he caught Levi a little bit by surprise.
And he shouldn't.
But here comes Levi coming back.
Yeah, had to finish. Oh, man, it is. 15 100ths of a second, and they both go under 9 minutes by coming home in 24s. 8:50.
Look at the race for third.
Look at the third in Juan Carlos. Yes.
Long Island spoiling the sweep.
Juan Carlos does just that.
He does.
And he touches in a 9:12.44 to 9:12.83 for Lynn Shear. Great swim for fifth, Parker Reynolds. 9:17, 9:19 for Jack Rowell. Boy, look, those are some very good times for these young. And these guys that were seated at 9:07 and 9:09, not quite to the 8:45 record that Matthew Hirschberger set back in 2000.